Hello guys, welcome to my channel. You can subscribe to my channel and follow me at Molo Aaron. I'm having a medical team from Moshi Medical. They are my colleagues. They're going to introduce themselves one by one, starting with the lady at the middle, beautiful lady.
Hello guys, my name is Faith Mucheru. You can check me out on my channel at _NurseFaith. Please consider subscribing.
Omondi Joshua, clinical officer. Please subscribe, share and like.
Yeah, thank you so much. From there, we had a good day to describe to you how we're going to the practices we are doing at Moshi Medical, the number of tests. Most specific, we are going to take you through the phlebotomy machine, how it works. That's the door, and this is the phlebotomy area where we take blood samples. Yeah, where we take the blood samples. This is the phlebotomy. The room is restricted to specific individuals. Now this is the main lab, and we, as we had promised, we want to take you through the workout of the phlebotomy machine. This machine is like any other machine, though it's mostly specified for laboratory. You can see the machine itself. It's called the Atron, that's Abacus Junior, supplied by a team called iChroma. So I'm going to start from the power on of the machine. My colleagues can come around from the powering on of the machine. The machine is a simple one. It gives results on 3 differential parts. The machine has automatic, as an opener, that you can switch it off from the back. Then it's not visible. After the opening up, the machine it's scheduled in a way that it takes some time to open up. It's programmed, that is. So as the machine opens up, we just want to give you an overview of what phlebogram is. Phlebogram is a test used to scan the blood parameters, that is the WBCs, the red blood cells, platelets. When we say 3 differential parts, we mean it's generalized, they are granulocytes and the granulocytes together. So guys, this is our machine. The parts of the machine, this is a display part, this is a start button, we have parameters, we have a measure, database, maintenance, setting and exit. This is the sample, this is the place we put sample for analysis. The machine will give you result on a paper. This is the printer. We have this built-in printer. After analyzing the blood, which should be collected in a purple top tube, a phlebogram sample should be collected in a purple top tube and not a red top. Why not a red top? The red top tube has a tendency of clotting blood. It doesn't have the anticoagulants to stop the blood from clotting. So it's advisable, and it's not advisable, but it's a must. You collect a phlebogram sample on a purple top. From there, we have a result. For example, let's produce a result that has already been run. Let's see. For example, let's take this one, or that one. Let's try print from the printer. Okay. That's how the machine does the printing on that built-in paper. Guys, these are the parameters. Yeah, we're going to keep the patient's credential confidential, for it's a rule to keep in our facility we worked on privacy. Privacy policy. From here, we have different parameters starting from WBCs to the last one. And this our machine is programmed in a way that it shows what we call diagnostic flags. So after production of the results, what we always do, we can interpret it with the clinical officer or take it with the patient to the clinical officer, who later, based on the result, will tell us what the patient is suffering from and do the necessary diagnosis. So from here, guys, I'm going to take you to our clinical officer to at least help us interpret the plimogram parameters.
And doctor, I have a question.
Okay.
I've seen there we have 2 bottles containing water.
Okay.
Can you drink those?
No, if you drink this one, you will be a corpse. And it's true.
Yeah.
If you dare drink this one, most of people who have drank that have been buried in a metallic coffin so that you go once and not come back to disturb us.
Can you tell us what that water is used for?
It's not a water actually. It's called the atrial cleaner. This is it's a liquid that has constituents from here. You can indicate it here. They are the detergents, buffers, preservatives, and stabilizers, and non-ion free. Non-ion free is distilled water. So it's the responsible of that liquid with those contents. After we run a sample in the machine, it's the duty of that cleaner to clean the machine. In that, when you put this sample, for example, in this machine here, this machine will take the sample and suck the sample inside. So after running the sample, it will suck that liquid diatrial cleaner to clean the machine. Yeah. For another analysis. Then we have what we call lysing, lyse, diatrial lyse. This is another liquid which has another function. The lyse, main function of the lyse is to lyse the red blood cells. You know the constituent of the red blood cells. We have the whole blood. We have the plasma, we have the WBCs, we have the platelets, and the RBCs. So it is this lyse that lyse the whole blood to differentiate those parameters. Then we also have a 20-liter diluent here. This diluent, as you can see, it's a box. That diluent, the main function of the diluent is to dilute, from the name diluent, to dilute the RBCs, the whole blood for analysis. I hope I've answered you now.
Yeah, you have. Thank you.
As we were discussing, the team from Moshi Medical, we follow what we call the steps and procedures. Now, after the result has come from the lab, the next step is always to the clinical officer. He is a consultant. They say people who wear specs are always wise. I'm not sure of him, but it is a narrative. Yeah. So from the doctor, the consultant, we have the next step. After the doctor has analyzed the result and given the diagnosis, it's our sister here who will tell us what next based on the result. What are the action taken when someone has been diagnosed of a certain disease? Let's assume this patient was found sick. What are the next steps to do?